I am no longer a follower of Old Testament. I am a Marcion-believer now. Call me a heretic, but at least I don't believe in the real God ordered innocent infants to be slaughtered. Okay, so here's the problem. You're choosing your God based off of your morality that pre-existed as opposed to getting your morality from God who pre-existed. So for those who aren't familiar, Marcion taught that there are two gods, the God of the Old Testament and the God of the New Testament, who's revealed to be Jesus, and that somehow they were at odds, and that God of the New Testament, Jesus, is the good one who teaches about love and forgiveness, but the God of the Old Testament was all mean and evil and did bad things. The problem is that Jesus actually attests to the God of the Old Testament, not only to him, but claims to be him. In John 8:58, he says, before Abraham was, I am. He's literally claiming to be the God of the burning bush. And you wouldn't even know about Jesus unless you believe the New Testament to be real. So why aren't you believing the words that he says when he talks to the Father and longs to share the glory he once had with him at the beginning? John literally tells us that all things were made through Christ. He's the one who said at the beginning, let there be light. But the Old Testament says that is the Old Testament God. You can't just dice up the Bible to make it mean what you want, because then you have no reason to believe what you believe. You are creating a God of your own liking, as opposed to saying, God, why is this so? Now, inevitably, if I don't answer this, people are going to ask, so why did God allow infants to be slaughtered? Think of it this way. If they lived and they had kids and they had kids and they had kids and they had kids, but none of them ever chose to believe in God and have faith in him, where would they go? If your answer is hell or the lake of fire, correct, because they don't have faith in the one true God. He stopped the slaughter, not the physical slaughter, the spiritual slaughter. He stopped the onslaught of wicked people going to hell. But yet humans in their short-sightedness call God wicked because he didn't allow more and more and more and more people to reject him. Sin has to be paid for, whether you like it or not. God set up the plan, and Jesus paid the price. We deserve it. He didn't. It's as simple as that. And one last thought. For those of you who are going to say, well, that justifies the unaliving of babies. No, it doesn't. Because we are not God. We don't get to make that call. You don't get to unalive a person just so you can have more sex.